الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا
الرجيم من همزه ونفخه ونفثه. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله تعالى من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ولي الصالحين وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه وعلى أهله الغر الميامين وعلى صحابته المدلفين بالدستور وعلى من استنى سنتهم وانتهج بمنهجهم ولف بلفهم لا يرث الله الأرض ومن عليها وإلى الله عاقبة الأمور. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone for keeping us till today, for everything, including those favors you and I can never ever comprehend. We declare His praise because He's worthy to be praised. We declare oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without any element of ambiguity. So we declare the messengers of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to send His undiluted salutations upon the noble soul of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, members of his household, companions, and the generality of Muslims in the day of recompense. Ameen. Respected elders, brothers and sisters alike, today inshallah al-Kareem, our topic is Khuturatul Muskirat wal Mukhaddarat fil Mujtama. Khuturatul Muskirat wal Mukhaddarat fil Mujtama. Dangers of intoxicants and drug abuse to the community or society. Dangers of alcohol, drug abuse, and other intoxicants to the society. Respected elders, brothers and sisters alike, you and I cannot claim not to be in the know that we are being ravaged with the effect of drug abuse. You and I cannot claim not to know that the drug is on the increase among the Muslim Ummah, especially our youth. And if we lose out the youth, then we have lost the significant element, part of the Ummah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now he's going beyond the level of youth, even some elderly, men and women, in whatever capacity. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sounded this warning 1444 years ago. Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse 90. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, innamal khamr, intoxicant, wal maisir, gambling, wal ansab, dedication of stones, wal azlam, and dedication, superstition, dedication of arrows. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, rijisun min amali shaitan. All together combined, they are part of the handiworks of shaitan. Fajitanibuhu. For those who have their hair to hide, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, for those who believe and they want to be in Al-Jannah, fajitanibuhu, eschew whatsoever the scheming, gimmicks of shaitan, because this is a handiwork of shaitan. لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ, so that you may be prosper. Allahu Akbar kabira. For you to attain prosperity, you cannot get in the masjid, you cannot get into the church, you cannot get it anywhere. You can only get prosperity in kul sami'na wa ata'na. Whatsoever Allah says, obey and stand by it. Whatsoever Prophet says, obey and stand by it. Whichsoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala condemned, it is condemnable in dunya and akhirah. Whatsoever also executed by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, no one can make it, no matter how beautification, no matter how adoration, no matter how whatsoever color we have to into it can never be, inshallah, locked on the day of Qiyamah. Now, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dropped this, when we look at our community, society today, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, it is killing the morale of our brothers and sisters. Take forth, take homes. This take away from a hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. First of all, from a hadith of Abu Jabir bin Abdullah, Hadith of Sahih Bukhari and Muslim. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Kullu muskirin haram." Every intoxicant is forbidden. It could be direct alcohol, 3-3, whatsoever beer you call it. It could be a concoction made from this and that. You add them together, codeine, and then you mix everything, whatsoever name you may call it. Muskirin, haram. Anything that you drink that will make you to intoxicate, to misbehave, no matter how little, the time. When we say just 3 minutes, you go off. What makes you to go off, if it is not medically proven, and then it's harmful to your journey, it is harmful to your body, haram. And Prophet ﷺ did not stop there. Inna ala Allahi ta'ala ahadan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised every son of Adam and yuski al-muskir to give to anybody who drinks alcohol, who takes codeine, who takes shisha, who takes whatsoever in dunya. Inna ala Allahi ahadan. Allah had promised that person and promised himself. Don't forget. Kana wa'adullahi maf'ula. Whatsoever Allah promised, don't doubt it. Allah has promised that person, and yuskiyahu min tinatil khabala, that on the day of Qiyamah, the person will not be given drinks in Al-Jannah. He will not get anything on the day of Qiyamah. No asalun musaffa. He will not be given honey. He will not be given anything but tinatil khabala. And the Sahaba, oh wow, ya Rasulullah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, wa ma tinatul khabala. What is tinatul khabala? Prophet sallallahu says, araku ahli nar, the sweat of the dwellers of hellfire. Allah will package it and be given to persons who drank alcohol in dunya, who drank shisha, codeine, whatsoever you call it, for you to get high. That person must get low on the day of Qiyamah. That's the first one from Hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Jabir ibn Abdullah, Bukhari and Muslim. The second one, Hadith of Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma, Sahih Muslim. Prophet sallallahu says, on the day of Qiyamah, Allahu Akbar kabira, thalathatun. There are 3 categories of the Ummah of Prophet sallallahu on the day of Qiyamah. قَدْ حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمُ الْجَنَّةِ. Allah has forbidden Al-Jannah. They don't have share in Al-Jannah. May Allah not make you a knife from among them. For those who are there already, run away for your dear life today. Prophet sallallahu made mention, number 1, mudminu khamr, the one that was known for alcohol, drunkard in dunya, in his ongwa, everybody knows him. Yadaw, if it is Yadaw alone, perhaps it is manageable. But in Anche, Alaji Yadaw, Angan Shukwa, Befadi Anamba, it shouldn't be an attribute of a Muslim. Ko Alhaji, Koba Alhaji. But if people know, by 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., somebody will come, he will drive here recklessly, he will misbehave along this side, this and that. People will go and catch him, they will bring him out of gutter. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajiun. It happens everywhere. In Abuja here, a report was brought of a respected person, a Muslim. He goes to Juma, he does everything. But this alcohol, they have preached to him, they have done everything. The day will have semi-final, because final is Yawm al-Qiyamah. May Allah forgive him and forgive all of us. Along Lube here, let me stop it that way. So that one will not say, I know somebody or somebody. Amma wallahi, it happened. He drove himself, and he drank everything. Eventually, cut it short, he somersaulted inside gutter. And they called the family. The wife was crying. Family members were crying. What happened? When they got there, this an alhaji, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajiun. For whoever among alhajis, for whoever among alhajas, among brothers, those who are in this category, fajitanibuhu la'allakum tuflihun. Stay away, run away from it today. It was after everything, it was repackaged, taken to the hospital. Then the wife started narrating her ordeal more than how many years. He will come back and beat the wife up. He will come back sometimes, say, who parked in front of my gate? Whereas nobody parked in front of the gate. He was saying, is it double or more than triple? Nobody parked. Sometimes he will just cause anything. Allahu Akbar kabira. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make him to do tawbatan nasuha and forgive all of us. That is just a tip of iceberg. You know if you belong to that cartel. If you belong to that cartel, fajitanibuhu, run away from today. Another hadith in Jami' Tirmidhi, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, on the day of Qiyamah, for those who drink alcohol, in fact, he break curse on them in dunya. La'ana Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In hadith, Prophet sallallahu says, La'ana Allahu shurb al-khamr, al-khamr itself. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cause the alcohol. Wa sharibha, whoever drinks it.
وَمُبْتَلَاءَ, whoever sells it off, وَمُعَاصِرْهَا, whoever bottle it, وَمُبْتَلِيَّا, the one that even takes something from the bottle, whoever supplies whatever they use and he knows they are going to use this. Like a brother asked me a question sometimes ago. People are in their need of a particular grains, but they said if you sell it to the brewery, they will get more money. Human beings are hungry. You are selling to those who are already okay, because it is when somebody is okay that you remember the alcohol. Now I told the person, whatsoever amount of millions you get there, you know that this is the procedure, this is the way they are going to use it for alcohol. Don't say about Rwanda, the Rwanda. The best is sell it in a halal way. Whatsoever the process you get, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make barakah on it. But if you sell it to alcohol, you are part of it. On the day of Qiyamah, you may be served from Tinatul Khabala. May Allah distance all of us away from Tinatul Khabala. The last one, Khaba'ith. That is where we are going. Alcohol and other intoxicants. Khaba'ith, they are the patron, the grandmother of all evils. Now, I will itemize more than 11 consequences that you and I know. But we need to run away from our daily life, and then we need to help our brothers, those who are found in this mess. One will not say, just care about Rwanda. No. Wallahi la'azim, only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows the actual figure. But what we saw from NDLEA is something that will make a Muslim to shed tears. All the correctional centers within Abuja, go and pay a visit. Majority are Muslims. Only few ones. And this majority, 29, 30, 18, 17, now even 13, 14, out of drugs. And some parents are careless. All we are after, uncle, these things and that. That makes many people, La tulhikum amwalukum wa awladukum. Don't let your transaction, the wealth or love for wealth, scampering, hustling up and down, make you to forget the responsibility towards your children. Some, any amount of money is school fees. They will even send from wherever they are. They have never asked what the children do in the school. They never, they are less concerned. And homework, PTA, none, they never attended. And this is where your children will be addressed, or their matters will table. Men busy, women busy, then the children, they have the liberty to do anything. At the end of the day, it has now gone to even primary school. They sell drugs among themselves, especially private schools. This is not from newspaper. This is not from newspaper. Now it has gone beyond that level. Every nook and cranny. We are talking of high people before, that highest are the people of caliber. Now it has gone around. Just 2 weeks ago, a brother, one imam, reported this, that every park you go now, there are small guys, small boys, they sell zobo. This zobo is not ordinary zobo. It's as low as 100 naira. Most of our Chaba brothers, they are drug addicts. Not because they want to be, but because of all this concussion. Some to get high, some he doesn't want to remember anything. Coupled with maybe a subsidy. People want to get high. Some women, they are dying in silence under the den of their husbands. They are dying in silence, wallahi. And some of them trying to get succor. They go for codeine, they go for this, they go for that, because Al-Haji, they don't have their time. Today, meeting, APC headquarters, tomorrow, PDP headquarters, CP headquarters, LP headquarters, this and that. Some, the headquarters, everything has even taken them away from Salah. Wallahi, some, before they got to the position of authority, Sahungaba, first row, second row, third row, later, last row, later, praying outside, later, disappearance, later, not coming at all, later, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. This is a reminder to my humble self. We said it last week and even week before last. Any position of authority that will make you to go away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's better for you to leave it and stay by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. The day you die, no announcement will come before your death. And nobody, the Malakul Maut is not respecter of anybody that will say no. Alaji yana meeting. To hell with the meeting. Alaji has been pronounced dead. He must die in dunya and he must go back to Akhirah. Now where are the SAs, TAs, PAs? Everybody will go his way until Yawm al-Qiyamah. This is just a lesson to you and I. Now, coming back to this issue of drugs, it has now had so many worse effects on our community, on our society, Muslim Ummah. Number one, when you go to some al-mutazawijin, the sabab, the cause of many divorces today is drug. And at the end of the day, last week somebody was asking, Bayante, in mutum ya saki matan shi a cikin hushi bai soku ba. What made you to be hushi? Ya dan taba wani abu. He went high. He said, I don't want to see anybody at home again. Kowa sai an tada rigima yawa nan gida. Alhaji has gone basa because of one small concoction. Small concoction. Some under the name of going to bed with power. Any power that will render you powerless before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, think twice. Now, some women, as we made mention, out of frustration, they cannot talk. Nobody to hear them. Nobody to hear them. And children are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, perhaps 5, 6, 7. Some will say, where do I go? Where do I start from again? If you belong to that cartel, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu tubu ila Allahi tawbatan nasuha. Go and do tawbah. If you know, if you go home now, you know that the way you maltreat your wife, or your wives, or your children, some have gone, even up to children, because the mother is not on their good page, then they transfer that aggression even on the children. School fees of this wife, the children of this wife, they will be paid in good time. These wife's children, their own, until they send them back from the school, simply because the mother is not on the good. No. They are, Prophet says, "Wattaqullaha wa'dilu baina awladikum." Fear Allah and be just among your children. You see, this one looks like me, like carbon copy. This one, I don't even know. It looks like my this and that, or it looks like the mother. They are all your children. And wala to live firash. And don't go with this basag, FDBBQ. Say, I'm going to do DNA, this and that. You are wasting your time. You are wasting your time for the singular fact that you pay the dowry. Kumani Swatia, Auntie Azarat Goma Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You pay Sadaki, they are all your children. Now, number 3, it has affected majority of those who are doing a kind of minor job. Some cannot do it until they go high. As we made mention, it has trickled down to even Achabas, not all of them. But with that experience of the brother that came from the garage, you see something like Zobo of 100 Naira. Be careful before you buy it. Don't just buy anything. Anywhere you go, junction here, Kado, Mararaba, Kaduna, Nene Baba Aisha, me Kineke something. Baba Aisha, Abuja, Baba Aisha, Azaria, Baba Aisha, this and that. And people, you don't ask, where is the address of that Baba Aisha? Some, they have heart attack. Some, this and that. Because of the concussion that you do not know where it's coming from. That's one of the drugs, the dangers of drug abuse and intoxicants. Number 3, it has affected some in terms of academic performance. Some are dropped out because of drugs. The parents want them to do well, find schools, this and that. But eventually, because lack of parental care, and then enrolling our children in schools that they are anything goes. We are after money, you are after English. They are after money, you are after English. English versus money, you don't care about Tawheed. At the end of the day, they go into drugs. Some they back out. Ask, why 0 from A to Z, F9. Despite the fact that some, they even wrote it for them on the board. Yet, they still not copy well because it's high in bracket. Some, even with the whatever, you call it extra lesson, extramural lesson, this and that, at the end of the day, still below average because of what? They are exposed to too much of money. That's why, with that, they are exposed to drugs. Number 4, we are talking of these effects of drugs. Number 4 is what you said, the community. Eroding values of Islam. Core values of Islam, starting from family level. Family level. Because of that, go to airport, go to everywhere. This is something we all grew up to see. You can't go up or somewhere with your father, allowing the dad to be carrying heavy load, while the able boy is just carrying small briefcase. He said, no, that is 21st century, no. Some, the way they greet their parents, you see, you'll be shocked. Astaghfirullah. I just preached to one about 3, 4, 5 days ago in Aram Maitama, like this, having the elbow to elbow. And the dad sees it as nothing. I know, but I don't know, so that's the way they behave there. I don't, this is the modern style. That's not modern style. It's part of what makes them not to respect anybody again. You see the friends of their fathers, they don't see my little. Anyhow, just tip everybody this and that. We need to look downward. Wallahu ta'ala alam. Apart from that, the issue of family value and Islamic value is now going beyond what we can think of. It has caused so many deaths. There's nothing like untimely death, but so many deaths. Children killing their parents because of drug abuse. No, you can't pretend not to know. Just take daily trust from last week to today. See here and there, a boy killing the mother and he stood there. How will a boy kill his own mother if not under the influence of drug? One strangled his own mother because of inheritance. You wouldn't have done that just like for a play. He was under influence of something. Strangled the mother there because the mother has been preventing them. They needed to go to school and he wanted to ride a particular car or to get money anyhow. Wallahu ta'ala alam. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. It is going beyond what you are saying. Wallahi al-azim. When you hear some experience of people, just keep quiet. Don't, oh Allah, we are there. Until you go, you can't kill yourself. But a lot of things that are happening, a whole lot. If you have any opportunity, just go to NDLA. They will show you records, and then with facts. Go to Kuje prison yard. You see our fine brothers, Muslims. You ask some, why are you here? He doesn't know why. Some, he was taken to replace somebody, maybe of high caliber. Some, they were under drugs. Some, illicit sex abuse. Minor, because of drugs. Starting from the federal government, state government, local government, and parent themselves. We need to make, at least change the narrative. Saudi is doing their own best. At some point, it became so rampant, even in Saudi, and the next thing is death penalty. Whoever, death penalty. Until we introduce such, Nigerians will be the one to go and buy this thing, supply. Even there are some restricted drugs. Yet, you can go. Once you get out of within Abuja, Mararama, this and that, you are exposed to anything. Nobody controls anything. The federal government needs to take on the drug baron. Muslims among them. Listen here, even if the government doesn't see you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inna rabbaka labil mirsad. Some are living large, making people to be mad. Some youth, they have lost their tomorrow because of drugs. Some, nobody is talking about school again. Beg Malam, please, I do a coward. You don't at least let him calm down a bit. Some, they will force them to marry. They will force them because he's over age and he doesn't see anything about nikah. They will marry for him. The woman, the mother, the father, they will be the one taking care of the wife. He doesn't send them. And these were children we all gave birth to. Not because we collected them from somewhere, but because of over-pampering. Underline it, over-pampering. Underline it again, over-pampering. Too much of exposure to money and wealth. Number 3 is that don't care, I don't care attitude. Some, you dare not scold their children. They don't scold, they don't allow anybody to scold. Some even arrest the teachers in the school for scolding their children. I was told one last week, if the brother is in the masjid, wallahi, went to the school. The mother went to the school and threatened to arrest everybody, principal, vice principal, HR, this and that, because they scolded the boy. When eventually the dad came, the dad told me by himself, if he's in the masjid, and he asked what happened. When they showed him, the guy, though mistakenly, injured somebody when they were playing and he threw stone. The stone broke somebody's head. The mother didn't want to know. She will sue everybody. Now, if they sue everybody in the school, who are left as teachers and students? And who? Muslim. The teacher that beat Muslim. The mother that wanted to sue the whole school, Muslimah. Then where are you going? What we are saying is that we should check inward. Not everybody, everything about money. Check what they are doing in the school, check what they are doing at home, check whatsoever, and then try to remold, bring back the core values of Islam. Bring back the core values of Islam. In that only we have tomorrow and they have tomorrow. In هذه التذكرة فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه سبيلا. الحمد لله الذي نهى عن الفحشاء والمنكرات، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، واحد لا من قلة ومعبود لا من علة، أول قديم بلا ابتداء وآخر قيوم بلا انتهاء، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله معلم الأنام بوحي المنان، صلوات الله وسلامه عليه وعلى آله الأخيار وأصحابه الأبرار وكل من سار على نهجهم إلى يوم الميعاد. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم فيه من الآيات والذكر الحكيم. أقول ما تسمعون صوابا فمن الله، فإن خطأ فمن نفسي والشيطان، واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب وخطيئة. الحمد لله رب العالمين رب الكائنات مدبر شؤون العباد بلا عوان، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله المؤيد بسبع المثاني والقرآن العظيم، والناهي عن الفحشاء والمنكرات والمخدرات بالقول والعمل، صلوات الله وسلامه عليه وعلى أهله الطيبين وأصحابه الطاهرين وكل من سلك سبيلهم إلى يوم تبلى في الأسرار. معاشر المسلمين، اتقوا الله حق تقواه وراقبوه في السر ونجواه، واعلموا دون الشك أنكم إليه راجعون، وعلى أعمالكم محاسبون، إن خيرا فخير وإن شرا فشر. وتدبروا قول المصطفى الحبيب محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم حيث يقول: كل مسكر حرام، كل مسكر حرام، وإن على الله تعالى عهدا أن يسقي المسكر من طينة الخبالة يوم القيامة. قالوا: يا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وما طينة الخبالة؟ قال صلى الله عليه وسلم: عرق أهل النار، عياذا من الله سبحانه وتعالى. عباد الله، دونكم نموذجا من خطورات أسوأ خطورات المخدرات والمسكرات، حتى تكونوا محذرين وحتى نبتعد كل الابتعاد عن هذه الفتن ونار الوجع. الأولى بأن المسكرات تسبب دخول النار، وتسبب تدمير حياة الشباب وحياة شباب المسلمين والشابات، تسبب كثرة الطلاق بين المتزوجين، وتسبب الجرائم وكثرة الجرائم في المجتمع الإسلامي. كذلك تسبب دفع أجر أكاديميات أولادنا إلى الوراء أو إلى الأسفل. ومن ثم هذه فتنة ونار وجع تسبب عدم مستقبل خير للشباب إن لم يحذروا. وعلي وعليكم، إياي وإياكم، بأن نبتعد كل الابتعاد عن هذه الفتن، ونكون جادين في الضبط وجادين في الانتباه وجادين في مطالعة على حركات وتصرفات أولادنا وبناتنا وأزواجنا وأسرنا جميعا، لئلا تبتعد عنا وتنصرف عنا ريحة الآداب الإسلامية المحمدية. عباد الله، إن الله أمركم أمرا بدأ فيه بنفسه وثنى بملائكته وحملة عرشه وثلث بكم من إنسكم وجنكم وقال وذا من قائل: إن الله ملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وسلم. عباد الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين ودمر كيد أعداء الدين وانصر عبادك الموحدين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم جد الأمن والأمان والاستقرار في نيجيريا واجعلها بلدا آمنا مطمئنا رخاء سخاء وسائر بلاد المسلمين. اللهم خذ بيد رئيسنا الجديد إلى ما فيه صلاح العباد والمسلمين وغير المسلمين وشاك وتطور وتقدم النيجيريا إلى الأمام برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اسقنا جنة الفردوس من الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين. اللهم هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك، أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت، أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.
أشهد أن لا